Another context that I think compounds the difficulties of the moment is the European, is part of the European context, of course, of whole of Europe, is this secularization that is going on, that is not just a smooth process of secularization, but it's a fast and quite aggressive process of secularization. And that, I think, is a context for all our discernment and all our work together and the redefinition of our mission and so forth. I have been in Japan many years, and Japan is a very secular country. But the secularism of Japan is very old, is at least 300 years old. Is the whole Tokugawa age that was very oppressive, but it was an oppression where really the Tokugawa was the king and god and everything. And Japan became very secular in those times. So religion was there, but it was not at the center of the life of the people. And maybe I can see the secularity of Japan as a very peaceful secularity. So the Japanese are secular. You ask them, the official statistics would give you that 65% of the Japanese are Shintoist. 60% are Buddhists, so that makes 125% already. And then you have the Christians and others and so forth. So it means that belonging to a religion in Japan is different from the European concept of what religiosity is. But you ask now, after you remember 3 years ago there was a gas explosion and poison gas in the subways and so forth, done by a religious group, one of these new sects. That really was a big blow, and now more Japanese than others would tell you, no, I don't have any religion. Religion is negative, is dangerous. The only thing they know about Christianity is the Crusades, the Inquisition, and they all know, all the Japanese know that Christianity is also one of those tinted religions. And then these sects do these strange things, and the old religions do also other strange things and so forth, so better not to be religious. So they will tell you, I'm not religious, but they are very respectful of all religions. So it's a secularity that is at peace with itself. It doesn't have to be anti-anything. They are secular, I don't belong to any religion, but they respect Buddhism, they respect Shinto, they respect Christianity. Actually, in all the statistics done by the government, Christianity is the most respected religion in Japan. So even Buddhists would say, which religion do you respect most? After my own is Christianity. All the different groups. So, but it's respected, not loved. So too hard for ordinary citizens. So especially abortion, divorce, and birth control, and all these things. Say, no, I'm not worthy to be a Christian. That's why when sometimes they come to take catechesis, they might be taking catechesis for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and some, unless they are invited by the priest, would you receive baptism? They don't apply for baptism. So the priest wants to leave them free, but they don't. But they continue. They are listening to catechism, and the priest finally comes to one and say, "I have seen you attending very faithfully. Would you like to be baptized?" And say, "Can I? Can I?" So immediately they say yes, but very happy to be considered worthy of baptism, because Christianity for them is a very high. That's why these negative images contribute to the fear, that, well, it's a very good religion, but it also can be corrupted, because all we know about this religion. So all these things are part of the context, and in Europe you have a different kind of, more difficult secularity. New Year comes, and December 31st, midnight, you can see the streets of Madrid full, and especially the Plaza del Sol, the center of Madrid, full of people with bottles, drinking and drunk and making all kind of noise. You go to Japan, and at 11:45 at midnight, everything stops, even the television programs, everything stops. And they show you the temples and how crowds of people go to the temple. Even those who say, I have no religion, they go to the temple, Buddhist or Shinto, and for half an hour you are hearing the gong of the temples, boom, reverberating through the whole country. And that's all you hear. And everybody goes to a temple to pray for a good year. So the beginning of a new year is very important in Asian cultures. Some follow the lunar year, but Japan took the sun year. So January 1st, everybody goes to the temple. And at 9 o'clock in the morning of January 1st, you go to the temple. You still have to be in line, but big lines of 30 people, 30 people just moving towards the temple. And it can take you 1 hour or an hour and a half just to get to the temple. And go there and pray for a good year, for prosperity, and go home.